Richie B, the party master, on Up and Go.
My name is Richie B, of course. DJ Audley's in the building. The entire team is here. And we're going to take care of you until around about 11 o'clock this morning, right here on what we call Up and Go. It's time for WTF. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, which we understand was originally created as an advertising gimmick. Yeah. So here's the story inside of WTF. What the fact? Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, has been a popular holiday character for some time now, and one that many recognize from the beloved 1964 TV movie of the same name. However, according to our sources, Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, first appeared in 1939 when Montgomery Ward Department Store asked one of its copywriters, 34-year-old Robert L. May, to create a Christmas story that the store could share with shoppers as a promotional gimmick. Okay? And that is how Rudolph was born, with Montgomery Ward distributing some 2.4 million copies of the story in the first year of its publication. So, it started out as a promotional gimmick. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. All right. There you have it. What the fact? WTF. What the fact? It's now time for the proverb of the day. Hey, we got a proverb recorded. It's very short. Listen carefully.
I go jackass go upon.
Say that again, please.
I go jackass go upon.
Okay. Idle jackass go upon. Let me first give you the translation. Stray jackass is taken to the animal pound. Okay? The meaning or the explanation is, those without a purpose or something to do will have no problem finding activities to get them into trouble. Yeah. Idle jackass go upon. That is our proverb of the day. And we gave you the translation, the meaning, and or the explanation. Those without a purpose or something to do will have no problem finding activities to get them into trouble. Reminds me of another one. Devil find work the idle lands. Right now it's 2 minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock, and we welcome you to our feature that is aired at this time, Real Estate Today. Very interesting topic. We've been telling you about it. Today's topic is keeping your home safe and secure during the holidays. And this feature is sponsored every week by our kind sponsors, Howard Johnson Realty Limited. And we are joined by the CEO of that of our sponsors, Howard Johnson Jr. himself. Good morning, Howard. Season's greetings.
Good morning to you, Richie, and all your listeners, and same to you and the Rich family.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry I'm not in studio today, but I'm going to want that yellow shirt when you're done.
You better make sure you better make sure you can fit it in a size XXL, or else you're going to be having a problem, son.
I can use it as a blanket, never mind.
All right, all the best. Good to have you once again here with us, Howard. We're also joined by a guest who is joining us really for the first time, Renee Menzies-McCallum, who is the Managing Director of iProtect within the Guardsman Group of Companies. Good morning and welcome, Mrs. Menzies-McCallum.
Good morning, Richie. Glad to be here.
All right. Season's greetings to you and all of your staff and everyone over there at Guardsman. Now, I want to start with you, Renee. Tell us about the iProtect intelligent security system and how it's especially beneficial during the holiday season.
So, iProtect system is not just your average regular hardwired security system. It is smart plus security. And what I mean by that is it allows you to control lights, to control locks, to watch cameras when you're not there. It gives you unprecedented visibility of what's happening at your home, especially when you're not present. So should your alarm go off,
Yes.
you get alerted at the same time as a central station, and it tells you exactly where the alarm is, and you can take your camera and look at that on your phone at the same time. So it makes a big difference in your ability to manage your own security as well. Just turning on lights before you get home because you got home after dark, that sort of thing.
How new is this system in this market?
It's over about a year old. We launched last year, earlier this year. Yeah.
And I suspect that you would have come up with this innovation based on the demands and the requirements of your clientele, right?
Absolutely. Smart is the way that the world is going, automating things. I mean, I can tell my phone, hey Siri, I'm going to bed, and it's going to turn off the lights, it's going to turn on the alarm, it's going to turn on the AC in my bedroom, and that sort of thing. So it just allows you a certain amount of flexibility that you wouldn't have in a normal security system.
Mm-hmm. Well, unfortunately, Mrs. Menzies-McCallum, not everybody is in full of good cheer at this time of the year with plans to prey on unoccupied homes. So, for those who are planning to travel this Christmas, what actions can they take to minimize the risk of theft and burglary while they are in fact away?
So I know that a lot of people, especially like I would do it myself before, would leave a light on somewhere inside so that it doesn't look like our house is unoccupied.
Yes.
Well, with our system, you can turn the light on and off while you're traveling. You can monitor your cameras. You can have the alarm on. The beauty of the system, of course, is that you don't have to leave the light going constantly. You can even schedule it so that the light turns on at a specific time, like 15 minutes after sunset. So then it really does look like the house is occupied.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that's an important one to remember, right, Howie? You agree with that, I'm sure.
Certainly. You want to make sure that you can assume that there's a presence there, because there's some activity, even though there's no vehicles in the driveway.
Yeah. And let me bring you in further into the conversation, Howie. In this busy, distracted season full of fun and lights and food and parties and so on, even although they might be smaller parties than usual, what would you say are some things that homeowners should consider to prevent the risk of fire, which is also can also be problematic?
Well, it's just so unfortunate we can't say, "Hey Siri, stop fire," and I hope in some time we'll find an app for that somewhere along the line. But all fun and jokes aside, we have to just be very careful with the electrics that we have around the place, the scented candles that we may be using. We want to ensure that we're not overloading our circuit, and you probably would want to get an electrician just to run through to make sure that everything is okay. Keep your kids away from, open plugs. If there are open plugs, try to cover them with child-friendly covers, so that they don't have easy access to those plugs. The lights that are on the Christmas tree, ensure that they're properly secured and that the tree is actually secured. We have heard of an instance where a tree tumbled over, but because of the size of the tree, it got connected to other wires along the line, and it just started a fire, and the home was engulfed. So you want to ensure that you are making sure that you keep these wires grounded, you keep the trees stable, and you protect all your electricals from the young ones.
Mm-hmm. So
fire,
of course, there's also theft and burglary. What other concerns, Renee, would you say that homeowners usually have at this time of the year?
Well, for fire, we do have a smoke detector that will give you an alert if it has a temperature sensor in it as well. So it will warn you if the room starts to get warm before it even senses smoke. Mm-hmm. And then we have things like a leak detection, where we have a valve that will turn your water off if it senses a leak. It will warn you, and then it'll turn your water off, which actually saved me quite a bit of money when I was traveling the other day and it sensed a leak. Mm-hmm. We also have things like the automatic door locks.
Yes.
So that should you need to let someone in to, say, feed your dog, you can do that. It's also an automatic gate opener from your phone. So anywhere you are in the world, if you're in the country, if you're just at work and you need to let someone in, you have the ability to do that sort of thing. Yeah. And again, the visibility, so you can see who it is. and let them in.
Yeah. Bruno would be quite happy to hear that. Well, Howie, you're also a property manager. What precautions are taken during the holidays to secure properties?
Well, one of the first things that we do from a maintenance standpoint, we ensure that there's proper lighting at the complexes. So if there are blown bulbs along the way, the pathway, around the back of the complex, back of the yard, we ensure that the bulbs are up and running and the place is well lit. We also ensure that the watchmen are properly briefed and that they're on schedule, they'll be showing up to work on time, and plus we have a redundancy in place just in the event that persons are not able to show up for work for some reason or the other. We consult with our security providers to ensure that they are up and running and that they're fully equipped and everything, batteries, phones are charged for easy communication. So we do a quick round with our security area supervisors so that they are making sure that their teams are ready to go and are very alert. Mm-hmm. We don't want persons working extended hours so that they fall asleep, before the curfew, mm-hmm. and then activities are taking place after the curfew. So we want their security guards to be alert. So we do make those quality checks with our providers and our watchmen to ensure that they are well equipped and well prepared mm-hmm. to cover and to secure the properties. Yeah.
Long and short, your clients have nothing to worry about even during the Yuletide season.
Well, I guess I will not give that 100% check mark because I will just have to speak to them to make sure we get iProtect in so that at least the gates are also covered, the leak detection is there. So I wouldn't give myself 100% where that is concerned. We'll just leave a little 5% room to get iProtect in.
All right.
Right, Renee?
Sounds good, Howard.
All right.
And how can you be contacted if somebody's interested, Renee? What should they do first of all?
Our phone number is 800-322-IPRO. That's 4776. So 800-322-IPRO, which is 4776. Or you can log on at iProtect.co, not iProtect.com, but .co. Mm-hmm. And you will be able to get one of us to call you back immediately and get you lined up for a quick free survey and easy conversion. And we have a special holiday plan going now, which is saving you $12,000 per annum.
Wow, fantastic. So, it's the intelligent way to do, and the smart thing to do is to make that call. We're just going to wrap up in a short while with you, Renee, but hold on while we get the tip of the day from Howard. Howie?
Yes, it only takes a few steps to help protect your home and your family this holiday season. A proactive approach to safety and security is worth its weight in gold and your peace of mind. So we're asking everyone to take heed.
Yeah, love that. All right, Audley just reminded me that we have something to do, and that is called Going, Not Yet Gone.
Yes, sir.
What do you have for us today?
Well, we have located in a quiet, secured neighborhood of West Kirkland Heights. This 1,100 square feet, 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom, is really 2 bedrooms, 2.5-bathroom apartment, and it can be your new home today. The property offers amazing views of the city and is a good escape from the hustle and bustle of the corporate area. We're asking you to schedule a viewing at your earliest convenience with Michelle Scott, and she can be reached at 876-868-4530. Or you can send her an email at michelle@hjrealtors.com. We're asking $110,000 per month for this 2-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom apartment in West Kirkland Heights.
Okay, good luck with that, Michelle Scott. And I want to thank both of you, of course, thanks to Renee, Menzies-McCallum. Renee, by the way, you have 2 colleagues. I'd like for you to say hello to them for me. One is Shanna Shirley and, and Deborah Stevenson. Please say hello to them for me.
Absolutely, I will.
Hey, Richie, you're going with things, Richie, man.
You could say that.
You're well connected and protected.
And just providing some services that are useful at this time of the year for them, if you know what I mean.
Excellent.
So thank you, Renee, for the information you shared. And thank you, Howie. Season's greetings, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year when it comes.
Same to you, and thanks for having me.
Our pleasure. Thank you. All right. That was, of course, Real Estate Today. It happens every Wednesday morning at 8 o'clock right here on Up and Go on the Bridge 99 FM to the world. Beenie Man did a number of radio interviews and promotional appearances, and some statements were made. And as a result, he's now seemingly on a controversial trajectory. In one of the interviews, he said, when it comes to music, Stonebwoy is a genius because he's coming from the streets of this city and made himself one of the biggest artists from the city. Nobody had a problem with that. But when the doctor, Moses Davis, aka the king of the dancehall, went further to say, in fact, right now, me say Stonebwoy as the prince of the dancehall. That is where many people are having a problem. Many people are awestruck, wide-mouthed, angry, upset, in disbelief. And he is definitely getting a lot of what you call backlash from making that statement. I saw some posts, people are saying, so where is Popcorn? Where is Alkaline? Where is Idonia? Where is iOctane? Where is Massacre? Where is Business Signal? There are so many names that were being mentioned. And Beenie Man is in Africa. And when questioned as to who he might see as the prince of the dance hall, referred to Stonebwoy. I'm interested to share some details with you as I heard the final story, entertainment story that LaFane carried a while ago about Mariah Carey, and All I Want for Christmas has now surged back to the top of the Billboard charts. Now, it's one thing to present the statistics in terms of, chart positions and so on, but every time that she goes there, back on the chart or to the number one spot, she is making money. Let me tell you what kind of money she has been making from this one song alone. And she already has a very, very rich catalog. Mariah Carey, every December, when the song has been doing as well as it has, she makes between somewhere in the region of $450,000 to $750,000 each December just off of All I Want for Christmas Is You alone. I'm serious. Yeah. It is thought that in the UK she makes around £380,000 annually from the tune. And so she is not just up there at the top of the charts and looking good, sitting pretty at number one, but she's also making a hell of a lot of cash. And it is still a classic and a perennial favorite at this time of the year. You know, all that Brigitte is actually her correct name. All she wants for Christmas. You know, Brigitte is, her surname is Macron. Did I tell you guys about her? No? Okay. She's actually the wife of the president of France. And it seems all she wants for Christmas is to clear the rumors that have been out there in relation to her name. Brigitte Macron, the wife of the president. She is a French first lady. There is a dirty rumor going around. And the claims are that she was born male. Richie B. For those who are watching us on radio, you can't see Richie, but when he hears a startling story, he goes. So the hands went up a while ago, and I know that he's startled. Yeah, they're claiming that Mrs. Macron was born under the name Jean-Michel Chaugenot and that she had a sex change. And she's saying to all of these people, stop it. I have never found myself with... I don't think I can say that. Richie, she's saying... she's saying, I have never found myself, let's just say, looking like a man. If you get my drift. She doesn't have those assets. And people are spreading these wicked rumors about the wife, or the first lady over there in France. She's an attorney herself. And in fact, we understand that she has gotten attorneys. She has 3 adult children, for God's sake. And they're still spreading these rumors about the lady. So, what has she decided to do? She has decided to initiate proceedings in this process. And her attorney, Jean Enochi, has confirmed that she'll be taking legal action. The lies about the 68-year-old have been spread by accounts opposed to her husband, and they're using it as a political tool over there in France against the president himself, Mr. Macron, and subsequently to his wife. But she says, look, I have children. They need to stop this. I have never found myself with male genitalia, and I would like for them to just stop. Now she has to take legal action. My goodness. I think they really should just stop. Over in the U.S., President Biden made some announcements yesterday, and one thing is certain, he's definitely not going the route of lockdowns. He's making tests available. To 500 million tests will be available to households, and a number of other announcements were made. But one thing is certain, he did not go the route of a lockdown. And it looks like pretty much in the US of A, they're taking the approach of, look, we have to live with this thing, so we just have to rearrange a few things. But lockdowns, it seems, is not necessarily the way to go. You can't tell our friends in the Netherlands that, though, because they have gone that route right through until the middle of January or thereabouts. Anyway, it's 2.5 minutes now past the hour of 9 o'clock. And you would have heard recently where Culture and Entertainment Minister Olivia Grange announced a $90 million special support package for members of the entertainment, culture, and creative industries affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. There has been a ban on entertainment as part of the COVID containment for over a year. The $90 million package includes the $40 million that was already allocated last year for individual grants. Minister Grange had said recently, next year the government will look at other categories that would be eligible for grants. Well, joining us this morning to shed some more light on this issue, my good friend, Mr. Howard McIntosh, a.k.a. Big Mac, the chairman of the Entertainment Advisory Board. And he's going to be telling us more about this grant and so on. Good morning, Howie. Big Mac, how you doing? Season's greetings, bro.
Richie from the Bay, up and go.
How you doing?
And I don't like the fact that I've been reduced to a friend. You are my brother from another mother.
Yes, sir. I didn't want to take it all, so I left that so you could put it out there. You know what I mean?
How you doing, Bridget?
Not too bad. How have you been, Howie?
Well, season's greetings, giving thanks, and of course, as I have done with other interviews with you, I say immediately to person, commend the person that have been working on the front line, all the essential workers, and the sacrifice they continue to give. I want to give season's greetings to them especially.
Most definitely. We endorse that, Big Mac. I want you to sort of explain to us now on the matter of this $90 million allocation that Minister Grange announced recently. Tell us, if you will, who will benefit from this $90 million grant Minister Grange announced recently, Howie?
Well, in the spirit of giving thanks, we want to give thanks to Minister Grange immediately, and of course, by extension, the government. Truth of the matter is this has been a long time in coming, and there have been previous announcements about a grant, and it never happened. And I think the minister is adamant on making sure that it does happen this time. And so what has been announced just on Saturday or Friday was this grant of $90 million, phase one, which is really for anyone involved in the entertainment, cultural, and creative industries. So we are talking about boxman, soundman, the stage man, them, DJs, artists, publishers, songwriters, dancers, everybody involved in the whole ECCI ecosystem. And so they are eligible to apply And the requirements set out by the minister and the ministry are pretty straightforward. One,
yes, go
you
ahead.
must be on the entertainment registry at the ministry. You must be on the entertainment registry at the ministry. Two, you need to be a member of an industry association.
Yes.
And after that, you need to apply. And having applied, and I said this is phase one, so this is the one for individuals, because that's the focus now.
Yeah.
For individuals, and there's no deadline, but the minister has been adamant, as I mentioned earlier, about trying to get some funds in people's hands for Christmas as much as possible. So as you can imagine, the applications have come in, and a serious attempt is being made at trying to accomplish that. And there are two levels: one at the ministry level, and then the verification process at the association level to allow the individuals to actually get funds in hand. Oh, and the other requirement is that you need to have a bank account.
Yes.
And or if you don't, then they're going to do it on a prepaid basis through a MasterCard with NCB.
Okay. So is it automatic that once you meet those requirements that you will definitely get the money, or is it on a first come first serve basis?
Well, I never like to use the word automatic anymore, because once you and I have come to learn over time, boy, nothing is automatic anymore. Nobody would have thought in 2021 who would have been talking about the things that we're talking about. But in answer to your question, it's really first come first serve, and because the funds are limited. You mentioned the 90 million. And I am one of those that, as you can appreciate, going to be appealing for more. So you want as many people to apply as possible, and so that we use up the 90 million as quickly as we want, because we have been lobbying for this for a long time. So want to encourage everybody to apply, and let's get these funds used up very quickly.
Will everyone get the same amount, whichever category you belong to, or will it be great, sort of on a sector by sector basis, kind of?
No. Well, for this round, it's for individuals, not companies. It's for individuals, and the grant is 60,000.
Okay.
Or approximately. I like to say it to some people, approximately 400 US, because I know that comparisons are made to grants that have taken place elsewhere. So it's 60,000 Jamaican dollars.
Okay. Now, we did mention earlier that the 90 million package includes the 40 million that was allocated last year for individual grants. Does that mean that it is now in this dispensation just 50 million that is actually available, or is it the full 90? I'm trying to understand that clearly.
Well, this is the full 90 as I understand it. The full 90 is available, and the minister has announced in her releases and has stated it that there's an amount allocated for phase one, and I guess it depends on exactly how the applications go to determine how much of that 90 will actually be used up for phase one. So I'm suggesting that as many individuals apply. And then I know there's a plan to come as early in January with phase two, which would then look at organizations and companies.
Okay. Now, this might, depending on how soon people apply, they might not end up getting the funds before Christmas, but it will come in no doubt handy for the new year. Do you have an idea as to the turnaround time after application and after verification that they'll get the funds?
I don't want to hazard a guess on that. I know for right now, and I'm hoping this type of benchmark in terms of timeline is continued. The announcement was made on Saturday, and I know serious efforts are being made to pay people by Friday.
Wow, okay.
So if we get that type of turnaround going on an ongoing basis, I think people will be very happy.
So the individual listening right now is a member of the entertainment sector, all of those areas that you mentioned. who is already a part of the entertainment registry, a member of of an association, who decides to apply and who has a bank account, what should they do with all this information? Just take us through that now. Is it a website that they need to go to, or send in an application to the ministry? How does it work from there?
They need to go on the ministry's website, and it is, the usual www.mcgs.gov.gm, and they'll have all the information, and they go to the application. And I know that it works because I've done it myself. I have not applied. I tested it.
Okay. Let us be clear.
I have not applied. I don't intend to apply. But so I tested it, and I know hundreds of other persons have tested it. And as I said, I may not have said that there are a number of applications that have already been successfully submitted.
Okay. Do you have any ideas?
It works. And just to say in advance, Richie, in case anybody has any hitches, all of these online application systems have issues. So just be a little patient and take your time and read through the thing properly. There's also a hotline listed on the website and on the flyer that you can ask any questions that you need to ask in relation to any issues on the application process itself, or any other type of questions that you might have.
Okay. The entertainment sector, Howie, has been reeling for quite some time with this pandemic. What other areas are you looking at from where you sit as to how we can breathe maybe new life and to prevent this sector from dying a slow death?
Well, I know, Richard, given the responsible journalist you are, I know that type of question would have come. The truth of the matter is we're living in trying times, and everything now is new. We've never been through this before, and most, if I can say, everybody alive has not been through this before in terms of the situation that we're currently in with the pandemic. And it's a very, very complex situation.
Yeah.
Because every day is new. I don't think any of us would have expected to have been here from March last year, March 2020. We would not have expected in December 2021 to still be talking about a new variant.
Yeah.
And so every day a new ball gets bowled at you. So the first thing I do is applaud all the people that are working on our behalf to do this and understand the need for balance. At the same time, I understand the need. The entertainment industry is the only sector that has been shut down by mandate. It's the only one. And especially the live events sector within the industry. And so it has been tough for the persons in the industry. Now, very tough, to the point where a number of persons have pivoted and left the industry, and some are really scratching for survival, and part of the reason why we welcome the grants.
Yeah.
In terms of the way forward,
yes,
we're going to have to take it day by day. We saw the development of fans attending the World Cup game. I thought that was a signal event, and in terms of a possible turnaround. But with this new variant, I really don't know. One of the things that all I can continue to appeal to the members of the industry to do is adhere to the protocols. And that means the mask wearing, the social distancing, and the sanitizing, and observe the law. Richie, I don't think I'm telling any tales out of school when I say we know that a number of events are occurring now. I think the only thing we can ask people to do is do it within the law. The government is not really issuing any permits now for any events, and we hope that changes. But we're going to have to treat it day by day.
Yeah.
And that's realistic. Now, I don't try to get into discussions on the science because I'm not a scientist at all. But so I leave that up to the medical experts. But we continue to work and collaborate obviously with the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, and with the Ministry of Local Government and the Ministry of Health in relation to try and move forward. But we're taking it day by day.
Day by day is the way to go.
Yeah,
All right. Well, you've provided a lot of information to us. If you can just give us the ministry's website again for those who might just be joining this interview at the tail end, so that we can remind them in relation to players within the entertainment sector. There has been an allocation of some $90 million by the government, and you could benefit individually to the tune of about 60,000 Jamaican dollars. I'm sure that would come in handy. So here, Big Mac Howard McIntosh, the chairman of the Entertainment Advisory Board, will share with us the ministry's website where you can go to and submit your application and be on your way to collecting this grant. Remind us for now, please, Howie.
It's www.mcges.gov.jm. And the hotline number is 876-553-0560.
All right.
Richie?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, go ahead. Sorry, I'm gonna ask.
I was just about to say, on a lighter note, a good mutual friend of ours, Zai, called me yesterday.
Great.
And he wasn't he wasn't just wishing me Merry Christmas. He put me to work to try to find a particular bottle for him, and I've been successful.
I'm sure you would love that, and immediately big up to the Supreme family and the Sting Massive.
Definitely.
You know, because that's part of our history in terms of dancehall and culture, and we tend not to celebrate a number of things that we have, and part of that is stigmatized by society some way in some aspects of it. Mm-hmm. But the truth of the matter, I think the pandemic has taught us that we must celebrate more of what we have and recognize what we have, and the role of music and the whole entertainment and cultural and creative industries in the economy and in our brand Jamaica is so significant and so important that at least I think more persons have taken that time out to better understand the contribution of the ECCI, as we call it now, to Jamaica and its development.
Yeah.
So if there was a good thing, that's it. But I wanted to say before I leave, why I don't know where you found her, Richie, but Jody and your producer. No, sir. No, sir. Follow up can't done, man. Eh?
Congratulations, Jody. She's giving you a thumbs up as well, and she's quite smiling over there. Thank you, Big Mac.
Yeah,
all the best for the season. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year when it comes, big bro.
My friend, lots of love and blessings to all. And let us try and enjoy the season and keep safe.
All right. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. My good friend and family there, so to speak. Howard Big Mac McIntosh, the chairman of the Entertainment Advisory Board. The Zai that I referred to is actually Isaiah Leng. From Sting, Supreme Promotions. Big up to you, Zai. Big ups to Heavy D. Big ups man like TT. I haven't seen those brothers in a long time. Big Mac and the crew, thank you very much. We have a simple question, very easy question for you to win. Are you ready? Let's go to the telephone lines right now and see who we've got. Good morning, you're on the air. Welcome to Up and Go. How you doing?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing, sir?
I am very well, thank you. You?
Fine, thank you. My name is Richie B. What is your name?
My name is Merrick Reed. Long time I don't hear you because I've been searching for you. Your son's supposed to be in Fort Farm now, right?
Sorry?
Your son's supposed to be in Fort Farm now.
Fourth form?
Which farm is he in?
You talk about one man out for graduate from Arden and you talk about fourth farm, brother. It depends on which one you're talking, though, but they're doing well, man. Give thanks. So, Merrick, you just found out that we're here on the bridge?
No, my wife told me.
Okay, all right.
Just didn't get a chance.
No problem, Merrick. Season's greetings to you and to your wife and all the members of your family. Much respect, bro. I have an easy question, Merrick. And let me see here now. You should handle this very, very well. I don't think you need to even have any help from your wife on this one. Here's the question, Merrick. What were the 3 gifts that the wise men gave to Jesus at the manger?
Gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Merrick,
Yes, sir.
I really want to make you a winner. You went as far as asking me about my son, and that I appreciate. So you have to give me, in a very confident way, your final answer before any declaration will be coming from my end. Again, the question: what were the 3 gifts that the wise men gave to Jesus at the manger? I want you to be a winner. Give me your answer and your final answer at that.
Okay. The wise men took to Jesus the gifts: gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
So you're not changing anything about your previous answer?
But all them, I don't know, them give it the Jesus, man. Let them carry it up.
You're sticking with that, Merrick?
Definitely.
Sticking with that answer. You said gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
That's right.
Oh my goodness. 9:42 a.m. It's a gift today giveaway. The gift today courtesy of Caramed Group Limited. Merrick, guess what? You are a winner!
Yay! Guess what? You didn't know that my wife is right there beside me.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Good morning and Merry Christmas. May I say a quick word to her, if she doesn't mind?
I'm right here. Morning, Richie.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Season's greetings.
Thanks. And the same to you.
In all honesty, did you have to help hubby a while ago?
Not at all. I was lining up, but before I could even look at him, he pointed out the answer.
So you were both so confident there was no point in the discourse that you were contemplating changing the answer at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. You're both correct. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. My producer will tell you about your prize off the air. Thank you, Merrick. Take care.
Good. Same to you, man.
All right. Bless up every time. So you know I'm a good friend of Rick Ross's, right? The rapper. And you would know also. You would also know that I've interviewed Rick Ross in the past.
Yeah, you did.
You would also know. Because, you know, we go way back, BJ Audley. You would also know that he did a jingle for me.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, he did.
Play the jingle. Let them hear the jingle that Rick Ross did for me.
Yeah, what's up? It's the biggest boss in the biz, Ricky Rouse. And right now you rocking with my brother, the Maybach Music affiliate, Richie B. Shout out the magazine. You better keep it locked right here. We the hottest. It's the best.
Right? So he did that. Actually, that was done in Jamaica, as he had come down for an event and made us know that he was staying over there at the Windham. And we had a meeting at the pool bar because he was actually doing some work with a Jamaican artist at the time. And so we go a bit way back with Rick Ross. Now, it is evident, therefore, that if we see something with Rick Ross's name, it is going to make us take a keen look because, you know, we know him like that. Okay? Right. So, Rick Ross was doing an interview. And these brothers have a podcast, and they're talking about him and his latest project. And and Rick Ross is answering all the questions, just recently, by the way. And, you know, they're asking things like, how do you decide to come back like this? And he's saying, we're going to we're doing things big. I mean, we only know how to do things big, man, you know?
Yeah.
You know how he talks. And he went on to say, one thing I can tell you, brothers, I never take my foot off the gas, you know what I mean? I always I'm stepping on it. And they say daily. He says, no, like every day of the year. I mean, every year in, year out. And the conversation was going on, and then Rick Ross, in the middle of it, he turned to the hosts and he says, "But you know what, guys? I just want to go to the restroom to take off this jacket." And he stepped off the set, and he disappeared. 5 minutes passed. He did not reappear. The guys are quite humorous, so they were munching on some chips and drinking some liquor and just having fun and keeping up the broadcast. 10 minutes passed, no Rick Ross. It got to 15 minutes, and the boss was not back. So one of them decided to go check on Rick Ross to see what's going on. And they saw somebody who said, Rick Ross? He left here 20 minutes ago. He just said that he has a flight to catch and he's gone.
Richie. Just like that?
Just like that, Rick Ross. Apparently his phone rang, and he just remembered that he has a flight to catch. And although they were on the same building, he could not even find the time to go back to where he was doing the podcast with the brothers. They made quite a joke about it. And there are a number of memes that are out there right now in relation to the disappearance and non-reappearance of the boss, Rick Ross. Play that jingle one more time as we get back to the music. Boss, you're the boss, man.
Yeah, what's up? It's the biggest boss in the biz, Ricky Rouse. And right now you rocking with my brother, the Maybach Music affiliate, Richie B. Shout out the magazine. You better keep it locked right here. We the hottest.
I think we're going to be hearing DJ Roy any second now.
Morning.
There you have it. Good morning, sir. What's up, Roy?
Everything is good, man. And every time I hear that Dean Fraser, I just remember, I think it was last year you made the commercials for that whole Dean Fraser project, man.
That's right. And I was paid handsomely, I might add. Thank you, Mr. Tads.
Shout out to Tads, man.
I was very disappointed when he didn't call me for us to do another commercial. Maybe because there's not another album to be that came out.
Well, I'm quite sure when there is one, your name is on the top, and probably the only name on that list.
Well, it has been like that for a few years now, and we give thanks. You know what I mean? Thanks to our friends at Tads. Of course, we want to remind our listeners, DJ Roy, that this segment of our broadcast, The Global Connection, with the Bridge 99 FM and Irie Jam Radio, where DJ Roy is at in the NYC, covering the tri-state area. It's all courtesy of Hilo Food Stores. Visit HiloFoodStoresJA.com and pay for your groceries online, locally or overseas, and have them delivered. That's fantastic. Nice promotion there from Hilo, our sponsors for this segment.
Indeed, and welcome them on board.
How is New York City today, my bro?
Cold today, and again, everyone's still nervous about the COVID-19. A lot of cancellation in terms of parties and functions, and especially things that are happening in the city.
Yeah.
We're bracing ourselves, and like I said to Jamaica, I know you feel like I just only alone get locked down. We're locked down too in certain areas, in certain cases, and it's for us, Sometimes government have to do what they have to do to keep us safe.
I tell you the truth, I saw the president and a portion of his address. I see where he's saying 500 million testing kits will be distributed for home testing and so on. And the tone of his presentation, I found it quite consoling. Even being here in Jamaica, just watching and listening to him, I think he realized, of course, that there is a big problem. And it seems like he took a direct approach to try to console and to so that people are not too stressed even amidst what they're experiencing. And I thought the tone and content of his presentation was quite admirable. You know what I mean?
Indeed. And again, people, just be careful, man.
Yeah, man.
Just be careful.
It is here. We've got to live with it.
Yes. So what's happened in terms of the holiday seasons in Jamaica?
Oh, boy. Not a lot. Not a lot, to be honest with you. I mean, it's mostly about family. People are talking about being with family and so on. I've already, I know, for instance, in my family that we're going to be having Zoom connections at a certain point in time throughout the season. But as it relates to, the usual, remember now, DJ Roy, I'm from a family where I'm the last of 10 children. You heard?
Wow.
one mother, one father.
Wow.
And remember now, I used to challenge my father that I'm going to beat his record. I got to 3, and it seems I won't go beyond that.
Signs of the time.
Yeah, so it would be a hell of a family get together if we were to all come together. But Zoom, thanks to Zoom, no wonder their stocks are soaring because they come in very handy at times like these, man. Zoom is the way to go. So not much is happening. What I can tell you, though, is that the government has allocated some 90 million Jamaican dollars, and that is for members of the entertainment sector. Of course, you know the entertainment sector has been reeling, nothing happening for so long. And each individual, not companies now, but individuals within the entertainment sector, be they a dancer, producer, individuals who boxman, sound system man, whatever it is. Once you're involved in the entertainment sector and you're a part of an organization or an association that you can prove it, then you will qualify for a grant, and it is being offered to all of these players for 60,000 Jamaican dollars. And if people apply today, they might even get those funds in time for Christmas. So we had the chairman of the Entertainment Advisory Board, Howard Big Mac McIntosh, on with us this morning, and he basically made the point that if people are a part of the entertainment registry, a member of an association, they can apply. They must have a bank account, and they can just go over to www.mcges.gov.jm. That's the Ministry of Entertainment and Culture's website, and register, and you could get 60 grand just like that. So that's a grant that is being offered to people in the entertainment industry.
All right, well, I like the fact they said grant, not loan. So that's a beautiful thing.
Not loan, yeah, it's a grant.
Beautiful thing, Richie.
Yeah, man.
Richie B, the party master, on Up and Go, The Bridge, 99 FM.